Ninjas are butterflies.
Hey, Dutch.
Okay.
Tre Patreon! El Patreon! El Patreon! The Bible! Dutch, such a good boy.
He smells.
We swam in the lake yesterday.
Fighter. Fighter.
You're sticky. You hear me?
Man, now I want a puppy. I think 3 dogs is too much.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's like you have 2. It's already difficult.
3 dogs in your home? In your home?
In my house, yeah. Yeah, in my house, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Did you guys see what the FBI is doing?
What are you talking about?
The FBI,
What are they up to?
this article said, FBI hunting more than 500 serial killer truckers.
500?
500 that they know of.
It's a habit amongst
And
truckers.
That's
this
crazy.
article I read broke it down of like the people that they've caught.
Uh-huh.
It's terrifying.
What?
Terrifying.
What do you mean? Serial killers, that's more than 3 people. That's 3 people or more.
Exactly.
That's wild.
These truckers, apparently, not majority, because there's like a million plus truckers.
The majority of truckers are serial killers, guys.
But what they know of is 500.
Yeah.
But they said there could be more. How are you gasping now? Because I already said that.
Twice.
I didn't hear it the first time.
Oh.
3 times.
But one of the guys that they caught confirmed kills over 70. Over 70.
Bro.
And
Find something else to do on the road.
apparently it's a pretty normal thing.
Yeah.
That is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That is so scary. Like not knowing how does that happen though? Like a truck stops and stuff? Like
Yeah, and hitchhiking.
it's usually hitchhikers or lady workers.
Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it.
But they said that, dude, their descriptions were terrifying. Like they use the back of their trucks as like torture chambers.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do you remember that I Survived story? It was on My Favorite Murder where it was like a 15-year-old hitchhiking and he did all the stuff and chopped all her limbs off and threw her in a ditch.
Chopped her arms off. Yeah.
She had to nub her way out of this ditch.
Yeah, she's incredible. And she's still I mean like she is still like a hero and like talking
Crazy.
about it and stuff. Yeah, that is one of the crazy. We need to tell the full story one day because that is wild.
Yeah.
She is a monster of a woman.
Yeah.
I mean, like I would have just laid down in the ditch. I'm like, there's no way. I'm losing my hands. Not a chance.
Did you also see that thing of the lady pilot on that plane?
Lady pilot? No, I don't think so.
She came on the,
What do you say?
I mean,
a lady
that's-
pilot.
A pilot that's a woman.
That's a oxymoron, isn't it?
What? I think
They can't-
so.
they
It's like,
can't be-
it's
they
like
can't-
jumbo shrimp.
Yeah.
You guys.
Doesn't exist. She came on with her, like, she was not wearing her uniform. She was wearing like civilian clothes.
Yep.
I guess that's just normal clothes.
Civvies.
And she like, people were just like, oh, this is strange, but I don't know if anyone said anything about it. She got on the intercom and just went on a rant, like a 20-minute rant. She's like, if you don't feel comfortable with me flying without my uniform, then get off the plane. And,
How about you first, lady?
But she was like being like manic a little bit.
yeah.
Anyways, like 20-something people got off the plane because they're like, this is actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
She's like, if you want me to put my uniform on, then it'll take me another 10 minutes before we can take off.
I can
And
wait.
people are just like, what's going on? But she was like crazy about it.
Yeah.
And they ended up like kicking her off the plane.
Good. That
Yeah.
sounds very unprofessional and sounds like
It was
someone's,
scary.
Like off her meds or something, or like just having a bad day.
She's
This
like, do you
sounds
not trust that I can fly this plane? Do you not trust that? That's like what she was saying. But she's like, do you not trust that I can fly this plane in these clothes?
This
And
sounds
everyone-
like a Tim Robinson
and then-
skit.
I know, right? And then people were just like, actually, at this point, no, I don't, because you're
Yeah.
saying that a whole lot.
You're
Yeah.
being crazy.
Yeah.
I saw that one that didn't take off. You see that guy that like the pilot that didn't feel good about the plane?
Yep.
That was scary too. Like this guy comes on and says, hey, they were doing some stuff with the plane. They say we're good to go. I don't have a good feeling about it. And it was like a big trip. Like it was overseas. And it was one of those things where it's like, he literally said, "It's like I apologize, and I'm sorry if this upsets you, but I, as a pilot, I don't feel good about 100% about this plane. So we will try to find another plane for you guys. I don't know what that means for you on your plans, but I cannot fly this plane." And a lot of people are like groaning and stuff. I'm like, dude, shut
If the
up.
pilot's saying that, I'd be like, okay, I can wait.
I would say, you know what? I believe you. And in fact, I don't feel very good about this trip. No longer going.
It would be great, just like, "Oh, yeah, everybody, well, we're going to be flying at 3,000 feet. But honestly, I don't feel good about the plane. But if you guys are down for it, I'm willing to risk it."
I mean, we could try this, but yeah, we're going to give it a shot. So if you guys could buckle up
Buckle up.
and
Actually, I haven't made the decision yet. So if everyone on the left side of the plane can make some noise if they want to. anyone who wants to stay on the ground, make some noise. We'll have the flight attendants judge who's louder.
does anyone have a coin that we could flip? Because I'm pretty 50-50 on this right now.
You know what that
I'm
means?
currently in my boxers, by the way.
You know what that means though is, he has moral compass because he's like, I'm willing to tick off my higher ups, make all of you upset because I care about doing what's right, which is a rare thing.
Yeah.
Which means we're left with the question: how often do people go, yeah, whatever, and just send
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It was probably just a Monday and he was tired. He just like, guys,
Dude,
it's definitely the plane.
A lot of these Boeing planes, though, dude.
Like,
He ordered
it's-
some chicken wings and they just hadn't come out yet. He's like, I'm gonna go back to that place and get my food.
I think there was one that was leaving Hawaii or something, and they were full altitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lost control of the plane. It dropped 400 feet instantly. And like, it was a Boeing plane.
Yeah.
And there's another one they're flying from London to New York, and they got all the way to Canada. So they flew across the Atlantic Ocean, and there's a technical issue to where they turned the plane around and flew all the way back to London. So these people were stuck on the plane for 9 hours.
Dude.
I'm like, if it was a technical issue, you're over land. Why don't you just land?
Find an airport that can take you. There's emergency landings.
But it also made me think, what if there's like a terror threat? And so that's why they...
Yeah.
No.
They actually found out,
No?
like, wait a minute, we're going to Canada?
Somebody-
Turn
somebody-
around.
Let's choose to romanticize life and consider maybe one of the passengers had left an unrequited love in London.
And he went back there to the cockpit and like, I got to talk to the pilot, please. And they're like, you can't get back here, sir. And like, he gets in there, locks the door. And they're like, you can't be in here. Please. Like, listen,
You have to
I'm
hear
in
me
love.
out.
I'm in love, and if I don't go back right now...
She's going to marry another man.
All right, we'll turn this thing around.
Go get her, kid.
But yeah.
Just Kevin McAllister's through the terminal. Can I show you some videos?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to text them to you guys. It's they're just whatever I found on Reddit this week, and I think they're really great. First one is just pretty unexpected. You really don't know what's happening.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Wait, which one are we watching?
Oh, is that a cow?
Oh!
Andy, what are you doing?
It's just a video someone took.
Is it dead? What the? Oh, Andy.
I didn't need audio.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. It's a runaway cow, I guess.
Video.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know. I had to see it, so you guys had to see it.
A runaway.
I just think it's hilarious. That's how they stop a cow. Let's just run our car into it.
Okay.
Let's not get a lasso or cattle prod or something.
Next one.
Next one. This one is do not do this. This is crazy. This is a challenge. This guy was dared by his viewers to do this.
Oh, jeez.
Dude.
And the fryer?
That, actually enrages me.
That is so rude.
Is that not literally the worst crime you could possibly commit on a fast food
Dude,
restaurant?
that guy right there who's like,
Yeah. What are you doing?
yeah.
I mean, you put water in a deep fryer, and no
See,
joke, that
this
thing's
is-
literally going to start a fire.
This is why we need to make fighting okay. I fully think that old dude should have decked that kid right
I mean,
there.
honestly,
Or had the right without consequence.
I mean, isn't
to do
that kind of attempted murder in a weird way? Where
That's
it's
what
people
I'm
were
saying.
stuck in a
Yeah.
kitchen and it was to catch fire. Like that's, It's crazy.
He would need to be liable for paying for the repairs on that McDonald's.
But even stuff like the like there was like a challenge where like people would throw ice cream back through the drive-through window.
Yeah, like
You
milkshakes and stuff.
like stuff
yeah.
like that. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a mindset that I could never understand.
It's so rude.
I think it stems from trauma when I was a Liberty waiver and someone threw a slushie at me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a bad day.
That'd ruin it. That would ruin your day.
Have you guys seen that guy on TikTok that's like living in the land of the free?
Dude, he's my favorite. He's literally who I want to be when I grow up. He's in
lives in-
Central Florida.
Central Florida.
No way.
He's in
Yeah.
Central Florida.
Let's find him.
I know. I want to get him on the pod, dude. He would
Yeah.
be the land of the free, the home of the brave, Mr. George Washington, baby. Like, he's so fun to listen to.
He was talking about. He's like, I'm gonna choose to have a good day. You know, maybe somebody's rude to me and they just had a bad day, and that's okay. And
Yeah,
I
it's like he
loved it.
cuts me off. Maybe they're on the way to a funeral service, like, or something like that.
He said maybe they're on their way to an adventure.
His he had a Father's Day video that dropped yesterday. It was really good. Like, but the way he the dude could be a preacher because he talks the whole minute so quick, so fast with profound points and all that stuff. I'm like, this guy could speak. He's great.
Did you have a good Father's Day?
It was good. Yeah, it was like spent the whole time with my girls. Kelsey kicked me out of the house, and so I I was going to go to the Springs or either Disney World, but I went to Disney World and rode Guardians and
Nice.
had fun and came back and chilled with the fam.
Nice.
You did too, right?
I did. Very
Just
good
hang out.
Father's Day. Yeah.
Good gift though. Remarkable tablet. That's pretty
No,
cool.
he doesn't like it.
I do.
He does. He's just got to figure out how
And
to
he
work
showed
it.
me how to use it today, and now I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And you have.
I didn't know how to. Well, also my pen. The pen, when I you would hover it here, it would start drawing. And I'm like, I'm not even touching it yet.
Yeah. So we had a bad first start to it, but it'll change. It'll change the way you take notes and everything. It's called the Remarkable tablet. Whoever's interested, I've been using it for like 3 years now, and it's changed my life.
Yeah, it's dope.
Because there's no other apps. It's only writing or drawing. Like there's nothing
Yeah, 'cause I
to distract you at all.
Like I literally use.
Religiously use those notebooks.
Yeah, like every day.
I want to
All
raffle
this.
those off to some of the Ninja fans because I've kept all of his scribbles from Cool Carl days, from Ninjas. Like he just has notebooks that are full of all just these crazy scribblings of ideas or timestamps or whatever.
You
It's
kept
crazy.
them?
I kept them.
Ew.
I started like making a scrapbook out of them, and I put lipstick on them when I was home.
I
Like
just sleep on them.
you know Billy Madison.
Naked.
You know Billy Madison, when Steve Buscemi, like he's the guy who's like has the list to go shoot everybody, but Adam Sandler makes dues with him, and so he's crosses Adam's name off the list and then puts on lipstick.
Yeah.
So fun. But like looking back on I keep them because like you look back on them, it's like
No, it's
crazy
super
because like
cool.
he has notes from like when we first started of like us trying to come up with ideas of like anything in the world to entertain or come up with a video idea, and then it's just how it's just progresses crazy.
I think we should, on 2025, the January 1st,
Yeah.
we should make our own time vault,
Ooh, and bury it somewhere?
bury it at like the property or something.
What are you putting in?
Let's do it.
I don't know yet. But
Who-
I saw this girl on TikTok. Her dad did that with them when they're kids, like in the 90s.
Cool.
And they couldn't open it for 30 years. And she opened it, like the dad sent it, like they each had their own individual one.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. Like all these like toys and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I remember all of these things.
That's so fun.
And it was like she completely forgot about it. And it was like, we got to do something like that.
that's
That'd
so
be cool.
cool.
And do like a video, like on a thumb drive or something.
We've got some land in Kansas now, so it's like I think that'd be really cool when we go back to Thanksgiving. Maybe like literally just coordinates and everything.
Yeah.
And bury it, and then just years later.
Yeah.
That'd be so neat.
Do it like with the girls, do like a 30-year thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be dope.
That'd be neat.
Yeah.
That's so fun. I love stuff like that, man. And that's why like I do keep stuff like that, but I keep stuff a ton of home, like things that like make no sense or just because I think it's just the tangible, real quick paper stuff, receipts, tickets, or something like that. I don't ever want a scrapbook, but I feel like just keeping it is just such a, I don't know, it feels important to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of feeling important,
Talk to me.
I didn't talk about this on the podcast, but I thought it was crazy. There is this remote tribe, rainforest tribe in Brazil, Brazilian rainforest tribe. And
World
they'll-
War II.
like they don't have contact with the outside world really at
Right.
all. And they even still like, wear like very old, like Native American looking stuff, face paint, all that. And they were showed pictures of aliens, like the Greys,
Yeah.
and they're like, do you know what these are? And they're like, yes, we know what those are. They said, our people, they've actually been on this earth for thousands of years,
my
and
gosh.
we refer to them as the ant people because they live underground. And the scientist dudes or whoever was in, they're like, okay, explain more.
Yeah.
And like, they're like, oh yes, they've been here for thousands of years. Like they didn't even, like they saw, and they're like, we know exactly what that is. Not even, and they're like, well, we call them grays, and they're aliens,
Yeah.
like from outer space. And they're like, no, they live in the ground.
What if they really thought they were ants, though?
They call them ant people.
What if that's why they're not digging up the Göbekli?
Because it's a civilization?
Because it's still happening. Because
Yeah.
it's still working. And like if they're interdimensional, like the ground, the sand, dirt wouldn't affect them, right? Like so, like
Yeah.
all this stuff is. I don't know. It's a fun theory though.
That's
Golly,
so
that's weird.
scary.
I saved this TikTok of this lady explaining all the underground tunnels throughout America.
Uh-huh.
And there's this girl. I call her a girl because she is a girl. She's like probably 16.
Mm-hmm.
And she does these really obscure videos to where she's like, everyone's talking about these like underground tunnels and all this stuff. She's like, my family is responsible for digging them. And she says, I'm one of 12 or 19 bloodlines, talking about something weird. And she's like, how these tunnels connect to government buildings, Freemason temples, all this stuff. And I'm like, what the heck? It's super weird. And
Yeah.
she's just kind of like, I don't care anymore about this. But then I saw this one chick, she was talking about these tunnels. And apparently LA, like she listed some of the cities that have these underground tunnels. LA has over 70 miles worth of underground tunnels that are only used by government officials. And it's like, that's weird.
Yeah. Makes you wonder what's underneath, man.
Yeah.
There's got to be so much. Everything that's been buried, all the cities that are underneath. It's like there's got to be more.
Yeah.
It always strips me out that one highway that goes all the way like from east to west, like that.
That's
big
what she
truck.
talked
Yeah,
about
that's,
too. Yeah.
That's scary to me.
Yeah.
What
They
if we
don't even
find
talk
out
about it.
there's innocent intentions? They just wanted to skip traffic or something.
There's not.
Well, then it's
intentions.
malicious because they're not sharing.
Sharing is caring,
Yeah, for real.
and they don't care about us.
It's weird stuff.
That is
Tunnels,
so weird.
tunnels scare the bejesus out of me.
Same.
Yeah.
You know, there's that tunnel in New York to where you go under the Hudson River.
Oh no, I didn't know they had
Yeah.
one.
I went through that and I was so scared. I'm like, we're under a river right now.
It's like
I feel like you shouldn't do this.
yeah, it's kind of like just being in the air. It's like we're not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
Do you remember when your mom would be like, "Don't dig too deep of the hole because it could collapse on you"?
Yeah.
But we did that, and people drive under it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Channel Tunnel?
Makes sense.
No.
Channel Tunnel.
Try to make sense of that.
It connects. It's an undersea railway tunnel that connects Folkestone, which is in England.
Oh yeah, to France.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 31.35 miles underneath.
Under the ocean.
31 miles under the ocean.
Yes. People take it every day.
How is that possible? I mean, I'm dumb. It's like obviously like how bridges get made and stuff like that, but 31 miles is a
I'm
lot.
just trying to understand how they prevent like terror attacks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you check.
All it takes is
every
one
car.
big bomb,
Yeah.
one car
And it's
bomb, and
You got
flooded.
the ocean coming in on you.
yeah. I mean, I wonder if there has been attempts. There's gotta. Yeah.
Or what if they discovered that tunnel already?
It already existed.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you
They just
see,
rebrand.
Yeah.
you see that chaos that was happening in a tunnel? It was somewhere in America, and there was this just like a ton of traffic within this one tunnel, and these crowds of people screaming, running out of the tunnel because someone was shooting inside of it. Like there was literally
I've
like a
seen
mass
that.
shooting or something, and then suddenly the person went up, and guess what? It was just a bunch of like race cars,
Oh,
like just
backfiring?
hot rods, just backfiring in traffic.
Oh my
And it
gosh.
literally sounded like it, but I'm like with the echoes and all of it going.
Okay, Andrew has to go.
He has he's getting a larger kneecaps put in. He's getting his toes shortened.
A kneecap replacement surgery.
He made the call after I totally harassed him on the last podcast.
Is there any way you can make my toes shorter?
Speaking of like mass shootings, we had our friends from Scotland come visit a couple weekends ago, and the guy is like from
Scotland.
what is the
Glasgow.
Glasgow, and he was talking. We were talking about guns and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to be killed in a mass shooting, but I also don't want to be killed by a knife stabbing, which is like, and he's like, yeah, I mean, like, you still have knives here.
Yeah.
And Josh was like, you could go buy a gun right now. You literally could get a gun right now at Walmart if you wanted to.
Not Walmart, but
Yeah,
They used to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
used
used
to
to.
anymore.
And he was like, in Scotland, when you buy a set of kitchen knives, you have to sign for them. Like, you have to like
what?
register for kitchen knives. What? Because I guess it's the deadliest weapon you could possess as a civilian.
I mean, technically, yeah. I mean,
They
like
don't got guns.
They always, yeah. What is the one movie, The Irishman? Al Pacino, he says, if someone's got a gun, you rush them. If they got a knife, you stay back, because like all it takes is one. If it's a good knife, you're done. You're bleeding out, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, but mass shootings, they're cheering out there.
Oh, okay.
Production, they're all printing shirts out there. Everybody
They're killing it.
killing it. I saw that one video. Mass shootings just terrify me. I've seen enough like the body cam footage, like from like Uvalde. That is so like the fear of it.
Yeah.
But then you see the video of that guy that went crazy in the mall in Australia with a knife,
Yeah.
and that's not as terrifying, but it is like it's psycho behavior, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's so sad.
Yeah. Mass shootings.
Thanks for bringing that up, Lil.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So what are you guys watching now? I started 7M last night.
What do you think?
Pretty crazy. I mean, that's what I told you. Like, I remember telling you guys, like earlier in the podcast, whenever like we were starting off with, but like how true crime is changing because we're social media and like we're seeing actual real footage and we don't have to learn about in the past and have adaptations and stuff. Like the fact that we're seeing all of it happen, like I know I've seen these people dance on TikTok before and like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm only one episode in, but it's 3 episodes, right? And
Yeah.
it's going to get nuts. It's going to get crazier.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a show coming out that I am so excited for.
What?
I just saw today. It is a Peacock original, and it is about ancient Rome. And I think it's called Those About to Die. But guess who plays the emperor?
Ooh. Is this a series?
Yes.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Old guy?
Yeah.
Is he been in movies? What
Yes.
have we seen? Yeah. White?
Yes.
Anthony
Christopher
Hopkins.
Walken.
Yes.
What?
Anthony Hopkins.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude,
You
he's
have such a crush on Anthony
I do.
Hopkins.
I think he is a phenomenal actor.
I get it. I'll send you a video. There's this guy that breaks down a bunch of movies and like just certain actors and stuff like that on YouTube. And he shows a 30-second clip from Westworld that Anthony Hopkins does. And it's like a 15-minute clip video, I think, because in the 30 seconds, he shows so much emotion, like subtly, that you wouldn't even realize. He's so smart, man.
Dude, he's such a good actor.
Incredible.
Westworld was dope.
I've never seen it.
The first season was dope, and I lost interest.
I've heard they kind of fell off. And so that's my thing. It's like, just tell me how long of a show I need to watch.
I would just say the first season.
Yeah, because I might not even watch Outer Range if it has bad, like season 3. I may not even watch it if it has bad reviews because it ruins it for me.
Because I was doing that with that show Foundation on Apple TV.
Yeah.
Dude, the first season was so good. And the second season, it's just like, you lost it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like,
They lose steam.
it feels like so, like, they're trying to be like a Star Wars franchise at this point. You're just like,
It's
done.
like, what's wrong with just having a one and done, baby? Like,
Yeah.
just like so many people have done it. Like Mike Flanagan, like he's done it with Bly Manor. He's done it with Midnight Mass or Haunting of Hill House. It's like one season, get everything you need in there. Don't do too much. Don't do too many. Like, that's what a lot true crime is now. It's every podcast that's true crime story. It's like they'll take a 1 episode story and they'll stretch it for a 16-part series.
That was
like, this is dumb.
That was like the staircase murder thing.
Oh, dude, but that was sick.
No, that was way too long.
It was a little too long, but I did like they did keep certain things for each episode. Like there was never one episode that you didn't learn something or it wasn't a twist. It was too long.
American Nightmare, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that was
like
perfect.
4 episodes?
That was perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
The 7M thing, 3 episodes, perfect.
Yeah.
It's because you guys have bad attention spans.
No, it's people, sure, maybe, but also people want to milk things. Like it's literally a financial positive. Like they're like, oh, cool. Can we stretch this for 2 more episodes? Because if that's the case, then guess what? We're making this much more money. It's like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
we can easily do that.
The
Yeah.
staircase had me on the edge of my seat the whole time.
And I still don't know what the answer is. That's the crazy thing. It's like you
I
still
lost
really
interest.
don't know.
The fact that the producers ended it the way they did and they were so close to him for so long
Yeah.
indicates to me that they believe that he did it.
I mean, I like the main lawyer. He feels like a real dude. Like
Yeah.
he feels like he really does want to get to the truth. Well, did you ever see Making a Murder?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That one was perfect too, even though that was like 10 episodes.
Dude, that one is crazy.
You didn't watch that one, did you? Did you?
No.
No, that's a solid one, dude. You'd get fired up about it because it literally saved that one dude from prison,
Yeah.
the kid. I love stuff like that has an actual effect in reality
Yeah.
when it changes stuff. That's cool.
I'm interested in the fact that Netflix is choosing to like be a journalist in this way and produce. Like this 7M thing was produced by Netflix.
Was it?
And it's
Okay.
like I can't tell you, I'll spoil it.
Okay, yeah. I'll watch it. I'll watch it before Thursday.
But it's just cool that they're getting these stories out there that might not ever be looked at,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, Netflix is killing it right now. I mean, I've always been on Netflix. I've always been a fan of Netflix. Everyone's like talking trash on them. Like they have so much.
Yeah.
Like people say there's nothing on Netflix. I'm like, there's so much on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And luckily they are bringing comedy back. They're not cutting anything from comedy. They're
Mm-hmm.
feeding into comedy, and then stuff like that, the true crime. So they're, as far as I know, they're killing it. They also just dropped the documentary about the Terracotta Army on there.
Oh, cool.
Like stuff like after the discovery, it's like what we've learned after since then.
He's going to go pee.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna no.
He did. He laid down.
So that's something I'm gonna watch too. Hopefully we can learn some more about that.
Watch this video. It's a DJ Khaled,
Okay.
and dude, he's one of my favorite people ever.
He's great. He's
He's
so positive.
funny to me.
Yeah.
And it says, "You never know what this is going to say." This is so funny. Watch this. I'll just play it up here.
Okay.
All right. All right. Gatorade.
Dude, his timing, what he said is so good.
Gatorade.
Gatorade. You'll bring out the shrimp.
I love that. It's so funny.
He's the best.
Oh,
We need to get DJ on here. Oh, you probably won't care, but you know who Rodney Atkins is?
No.
Farmer's Daughter. These are my people. Twack. He's a big country music star.
Okay.
It was in the early mid 2000s, but he's a huge fan of the pod.
No
Literally
way.
emailed us and everything.
No way.
He's a huge Nashville star.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
We're
So
cool.
we're trying to hook up with him. That'd be fun.
what's probably his most popular song? Is it Farmer's Daughter? You think?
Farmer's Daughter? But he also has that. If you're going through hell, don't give.
We can play this because it's Patreon.
Heyo.
Skip.
So working that daggum hands going loud about fishing. Like quitting. When I thought it couldn't get more hotter. He's the man.
Anyways, he's a
Lily
fan of
loves
us.
Lily loves country music.
I loved that.
Name your favorite country music star.
Toby Keith.
Yeah. Name one of his songs. Sing it.
I don't
Dude,
know.
I'll listen to the Red, White, and Blue. What's that song
Courtesy of
called?
the Red, White, and Blue. That came
Gets
on.
me hyped.
That came on during lunch last week with some youth that I had lunch with and a youth pastor, and they had never heard the song. They didn't know who Toby Keith was, so I had to share how important that song was for after 9/11. Like how
Our
how it
kids will
literally
never
saved them.
know
Dude,
how
no.
stoked and hyped that got the American people.
Dude, chills. Everyone was, that was insane when that song came out.
So dope.
It was that's like, you know what? If we do go to war, the best music comes out of war. So it's like
That's
we're
true.
gonna be, that's it, man.
Yeah, except we'll get like some like weird hipster crap now.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I got a gun. It's like, what are you
Put
doing?
down your gun and grab my hand and let's have peace.
I'm gonna shoot you with love.
But what if?
Shut up.
But what if? Because things repeat. Last big war we were in was kind of Vietnam. What if
Yeah.
we get back to the Fortunate Son era? Where
Yeah.
if we start having some real bangers, like what?
Yo, then I'm pro war.
Let's pro war, guys.
Let's go.
Hey, send the boys.
Throw that pacifism out the window.
Send the troops
I feel like
over there.
the war in Iraq led to a lot of anti-government songs like Green Day
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and
Well,
who else?
that's when everything's dude. When social media, that's when social media started hitting, and like the truth starts coming out, and people are like, okay, this is not what we want.
Yeah.
But it will be a war that unites us. Unfortunately, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, just like if you're talking about literally the whole history repeating itself, the good men create. I mean, strong men create good times. Good times creates
Weak men.
weak people, and then weak people create bad
Bad
times.
times.
Bad times creates war.
Ada's gonna get like a mohawk.
That'd be
Probably.
awesome. That'd be great. By the way, your daughters are all the rage with my daughters when they're playing dolls. Like the older one's Ada. This is Jane.
Oh,
They have,
really?
like and all like they have like other like Navy and like Addie. All these people. They're just in their whole
That's funny.
playhouse.
Well, we
Yeah.
want to hang out with them.
Can't.
Can't. It's actually forbidden.
Do you and Kelsey want to go on a date this weekend?
I'd prefer not to. Actually, we do need to go on a date. We haven't been. That summer stinks, man. Bunch of kids running around.
I know.
Not allowing me to have quiet time with my wife.
Drop them off on Friday.
No,
Why?
can't. And you know that.
You knew that.
And you knew that, and you still said it.
Dude, Ada would love a sleepover with them.
I know.
Yeah, let's do it. That'd be so much fun. I want to have a sleepover with Josh.
Yeah. How about
Sleep
you-
bags.
Like Kelsey goes to our house, and then me and Andy have a sleepover at his house.
That'd be so much fun.
Same bed, same,
Same
bed,
bed.
same bed.
I sleep in a sleeping bag. So,
I sleep outside the sleeping bag.
Do you really sleep in a sleeping bag?
Naked.
of course I do. With my socks on.
How do you and Kelsey touch feet?
I don't want her to touch me. That was a lie. We're letting it all out on Patreon.
Dude,
No.
I cannot be touched while sleeping. Even if it's my daughter trying to like snuggle with me, I'm like, get off.
Yeah.
I just can't.
I love being piled on. Because
Yeah.
I like being comforted. So I probably should get one of those weighted blankets because
Yeah.
that'd probably help me.
Yeah.
I just wake up in the middle of the night having a nightmare. Like, why I can't get up?
Dude, Ada this morning, 6:30, still asleep. She gets up, opens my curtain, just beaming light. I'm like, Ada, I'm like, too early. She goes, and just falls asleep. But like the curtain was just open. I'm like,
That'll ruin it, dude.
I'm up.
I hate
I'm up.
daylight.
I hate daylight.
Kelsey calls me a vampire. I am all about warm lights. I turn all the lamps on, all the shades closed, especially in the summer. I'm sorry, but it's
Yeah.
like there's too much heat coming through those windows. I got to close them up.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it. Not there. Not that.
Look at what I just bought the girls.
You send it?
I'll show you right here.
This is what we'll do on Friday when you drop the kids off.
Look at this.
What'd you get?
Look at this.
Show me.
Boom.
Whoa. That's crazy.
It was like 40% off, so I got it.
That's a game changer. That's
Yeah.
going to be huge, dude.
And now it's out of stock. We got like the last one, dude.
It's crazy.
Perfect. You have it already or you just bought it?
Yeah, it came today.
Nice. Nice. That's beautiful. We're going to have a big one for Demi's birthday party. A big one
Dope. That's this weekend?
next weekend.
Next weekend.
29th.
I gotta put it in my calendar.
29th. I know. I told Kelsey, I was like, did you send invites? And she's
She-
like,
she
"Mm."
Have
told me.
everyone from Patreon come.
All right, guys. 29th, 1 p.m. Come to my place.
Should I talk about the text I got?
Definitely.
Okay.
He's probably on Patreon.
He
But
might be on
he'll
Patreon.
take-
I'm
he'll
not gonna
take the
say,
hint.
I'm not going to say the name. But
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning
7
at
o'clock.
7 o'clock in
On
the morning,
Father's Day.
On Father's Day, I got a text that said, where is it? I'm not going to say the name but just know if you are watching this, just listen. They're like, good morning. Fully recognize that this is super creepy way to reach out to someone. Is this Josh from Ninjas and Butterflies? I have a story, and he continues. And it's just like, listen. One, kind of creepy that you got my phone number somehow.
I want to know. I'm going to spend some time on Google. I'm going to try to find it. Because I don't know how he would have gotten it.
But guys, just reach out to us with like Instagram or YouTube or even on Patreon. I don't like getting texts
Keep texting him.
at 7 in the morning.
He has to know someone that you know. And they were like, Would you give me my?
You think
his
that he
number?
would have said that though? Like, hey, I got your number from.
Maybe he didn't want to incriminate whoever it was.
But that's the rule, though. If you're going to share someone's phone number, you always ask the other person. Say, hey, this person's asking about you. Can I give him your phone number?
I never.
I've had that happen to me all the time, and it's so nice. People are like, hey, can I? This person's wanting to reach out to you. Is it cool if I give you that? Because it's like, you don't just have your phone number unless you're Bob Goff.
Yeah.
Playing it out everywhere, which I don't think I would have a problem with it, but I don't know, like, then you get weird texts and stuff like that. But
I know it makes me feel. I don't know.
It's more of like, how did he get it?
Yeah.
I've
That's
never
the
done
kind of
that.
weird part.
I've never done that. And I've given out your phone number a billion times to people.
I don't care. I mean, I'm not
will do
offended by it. I do think it's like the proper thing to do. If you know me, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like there would be somebody like,
Listen, I love talking to everyone,
yeah,
but it just creeped me out that he somehow got my phone
yeah,
number.
that's the problem. It's
And
not
like,
that a fan reaches out.
What else do people
Yeah.
know? Do they know where I live?
Yeah, I mean, people Googled. I mean, we literally Googled and they came up with my address. I was like, why is this public knowledge?
Yeah, supposedly you can pay to get that taken off.
That's so funny.
What?
It's like, you have to, like, why you should pay to get the information?
Guys, I have a critique.
I'm telling you now, anyone that shows up to my house, we have a lot of guns. So
And 2 dogs.
And 2 dogs.
Dude.
One's a baby.
Josh bought me a fanny pack that can hold a gun,
I did.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Which is pretty. So we're stacked on fannies, dude.
We gotta get you a little.
A little.
This month I'm getting it. End of the month.
We gotta get you one
Get it.
too.
No. Here's my critique
She would like it.
for your marketing. You guys need to start doing this because it's going to start making me mad. You need to do the trends for Sunday Cool in marketing,
Yeah, I agree.
including this lady.
What is that, lady?
Oh, dude, I say that. Yes, dude, it's so funny. Here,
I'm gonna
here,
send
play
it to you.
play it in the microphone. It's so funny.
I'm a city girl, but I'm enjoying the countryside. Getting my green on. I think these are buttercups.
Dude, we need to create a character.
Hope you have a great weekend too.
I love it.
It's so good.
That'd be so great. Like just like melodic music, and it's just me just sitting around. Like we can get like a character with like a collar or something. Isn't that nice?
We could take the audio and just like in production, like I think these are buttercups, and like just grab someone's ear. I think these are buttercups.
Or you
That
could
would be
like do
great.
like ink or a shirt.
No, that's not as funny.
No. Also, I put on these earrings.
That one's gone.
That one's gone. Yeah, the one fell out. I put on these earrings all day, and I've seen so many people, and only one person has said anything about it. And so now I think everyone's just like thinking that Andy just is weird and got his.
I saw it coming out of the bathroom and I was like, I was going to make fun of you. But then I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. Everyone doesn't think it's a joke, and I'm like, I'm obviously wearing them as a joke.
but then I'm like, maybe he did that for real for Father's Day or something. And I'm going to hurt his feelings.
He said that.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. Everyone's thinking that now, and I'm like, great. Now everyone thinks I wear gold earrings.
You should go and apologize to every person.
Probably.
Hey, what do we have to do to get your ears pierced on the podcast?
I don't know, but we've like let them decide. We got to hit like maybe a certain amount of subscribers on Patreon or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll get my belly button pierced for the pod. I don't care. That would be
Gosh.
that would be so funny.
but if we
though.
did, I could do your ears on the podcast.
I'd
No.
do it.
Yes.
I would do.
No.
Austin did my ears.
I would.
Austin Warren
Yes.
pierced your ears.
If, As long as you do the research
got
and make sure you
ears.
do it right, I'll do it.
Like,
Don't
Like-
give me gauges. Get a hole punch.
it's like you're in the Parent Trap. You
Yeah.
and Austin are Lindsay Lohan's.
Did we
Yeah.
stick a candy cane?
What?
Somebody, I don't know. One of my friends. We were at a party or something. And someone stuck a candy cane through their gauge one time.
Oh,
I can't remember who. I thought it was you for some reason.
maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
All right, guys.
All right.
Let me know what needs to happen to get pierced on the show.
Yep.
Or maybe we should just do it for the 100th episode.
Yeah, let's do that.
Have Anthony do one.
Yeah. That'd be good. All right, guys. We love you.
Love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being patrons.
Yes.
The wall back there is a huge reminder of all you guys.
You see how many
Not all of
people
you
are
guys,
commenting
obviously, but,
of how you misspelled so many names?
How can they see?
first of all, I'm
He took a
going
picture.
off. I'm going off of what they have on Patreon. So if I misspelled it, then let me know. I will respell it, I guess, or you could just suck it up.
Or you change your name legally.
Yeah, I think I honestly think
That's
that's a
the easier
logical.
way.
That's the easier.
That's
way
the
to- yeah.
logical answer. You have to change your name to it.
Let's
So,
do like a red pen, and
Yeah.
it's like their correct names.
let's do it.
So if your name is wrong and you saw that, send your correct name in the comments.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
but you have to be on the top 2 tiers.
That's right.
Love you guys.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Did I say ninja? I meant
Butterfly.
the butterfly is no doubt one of God's most